when they did, the whole world just went, yeah, let's fly. Still pretty sad that blimps never caught on the way they should have, but
Yeah, I guess you could say that idea died in flames.
a little bit.
A little bit. No, a little bit of a bad joke there. um, so we all know that dolphins and chimps are always labeled as, when it comes to animals, they are, the most intelligent.
The most rapey.
Most rapey, that's for damn sure. But there's another one that sits very, very high up on this list, which is just kind of interesting to an extent. The Eurasian magpie. And now this is the only non-mammal that actually passed what's called the mirror test, which is the ability to recognize yourself in a mirror. So out of all the non-mammals, this is the only one that was able to actually pass this thing. It also has one of the largest brain-to-weight ratios in the animal kingdom and has been observed using tools, working with teams, playing games, and grieving.
Crows do all that shit. I don't know about the mirror thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe they do all that, but they just don't recognize themselves in the mirror, maybe.
But they recognize you. Crows will remember you. If you hurt their young, they'll like dive on you. So it's weird that they'll remember you, but they can't recognize themselves.
Yeah, strange, right?
Odd.
It does seem odd. I'm going to call bullshit on this whole fucking thing. Fuck this then.
Maybe crows are just so smart they didn't do the fucking test. That's probably what it is. Like, no, we're too smart, scientists. We don't want to do your stupid test. We're busy being smarter than magpies.
We're busy doing tests. We need $10 million more to do tests on magpies.
That's cool.
There you go.
Way to go, magpie. Birds are dumb.
Just not the magpie, apparently. The smart one.
Well, just the Eurasian one or whatever you call it.
Yeah, just the Eurasian magpie. All the other magpies are a bunch of fucking idiots.
North American magpies are just fucking annoying.
Yeah, so are Americans, so it kind of works, right? So
18,000 of those fuckers have been caught trying to like vacation here since the lockdown. 18,000. Like, Jesus Christ, you guys are awesome.
Yeah, thanks, America. Always trying to spread your disease.
I don't give a crap about the COVID.
I'm talking about the American disease itself of just being American.
Sorry, go ahead. Move
on. In the town of Fort Keogh in Montana in 1887 had this massive snowstorm, and it was so big. How big was it? Well, let me tell you. It was so big that some of the snowflakes were 15 inches wide, the biggest ever recorded.
That's pretty cool.
That is that'd be a giant. You imagine, it would not take long for shit to accumulate with fucking 15-inch snowflakes.
Montana is a very amazing place to go. I highly recommend it to anyone.
I would actually like to go to Montana.
I would live there. If I had like Kevin Costner money, I'd go buy a ranch in Montana and just live on my ranch.
I would join you there.
It's great. And there's talk about not densely populated. My God. You go days without ever running into anybody.
You only receive mail once a month because it takes that long to get out to you.
That's perfect.
No bills. Fuck yeah.
And the people are amazing. It's just a wonderful place. I miss you, Montana.
There you go. Shout out to Montana. There it is.
Not your winters, obviously, but
yeah. See, for me, that's when I'd probably go.
Yeah, well, it's not that. It can't be that much worse than where you are, though. So.
No, it's true. That is very true. Looking forward to winter this year. It's too fucking hot this summer.
My first fucking my real winter, a whole one. God damn it, no way. I might go back to Vancouver actually, so we'll see. Anyway, moving on. What else is good and interesting in the world, Gordon?
The largest traffic jam of all time. Where do you think it happened?
Washington.
No. In 2010 in China.
Oh yeah.
It was on the China National Highway 110. It affected cars for over 60 miles. The jam lasted for more than 10 days, and some people were trapped in their cars for 5 days straight.
That's idiotic. Get out and walk, you fucking retards. No wonder you have COVID.
How fucking dumb can you be stuck in your car for 5? You couldn't just open the door and get the fuck out.
No, yeah. That's just
come on.
Idiotic. That's people wanting it. What the problem in China is they do not have the infrastructure to support. And in the early 2000s, some certain restrictions were lifted, and everyone was all of a sudden very wealthy, comparatively.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone started buying cars. But China wasn't designed for everybody to own cars. So their road systems are fucked. Their bicycling systems are amazing, but their roads suck. But because they just never planned on the whole country owning a fucking car. So everyone went out and got cars all at once on like the same day, and it fucked up everything. It's kind of funny.
That is a very strange thing.
But it wasn't in the plans, and they can't keep up. The municipal governments or whatever, the road crews and shit just couldn't keep up. So there you have it. You don't want too many people getting wealthy all at once. Protesters. Fuck everything up.
Just letting y'all know, motherfuckers.
Let the rich people be rich and let some poor people be poor. You fuck up the roads. You get stuck in your car for 5 days. That must have been just the ones who like, I can't leave my car. I love my car.
Yeah, it'll have to be. I mean, I just don't get it. I really, really don't.
I left one in Hope. Just left it. Broke down. I said, bye. I took my plates and I walked away. I never looked back. And I sit in it for 5 days. Fuck you. It's probably still rotting there.
I can't even fathom that thought of being sitting there in traffic for longer than, say, 2 hours dead stopped and not get out of my fucking car. I just can't even. That concept completely eludes me. If everything's dead stop front and back and I'm there for 2 hours, I'm thinking, okay, we ain't moving anymore. I'm getting out going for a stroll.
The best was one time in Vancouver that happened. It was backed up, not for 5 days, obviously. That's stupid. No one in Vancouver is that dumb. But I got off a bus because I was on the bus and I'm like, you got to let me off. And he's like, I can't open the door. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to puke on you. That works. I wasn't at all, but that works. It's up to you. We can sit in here for 3 hours, smell like puke, or you can open the door and I can hop out and nobody knows anything about anything. It's up to you. Totally your call. Anyway, I got off the bus and I started walking, and I walked past the bus that had left before the one I was on.
Really?
Yeah. That was brutal.
Damn.
That was right on the Second Narrows. Well, basically like that big hill that goes down to the Second Narrows on the Vancouver side.
Yeah. Yep.
And just walking down there, walk past the bus that passed us. I was like, that's not good.
That's not a good sign.
That ended up being like, 6 hours or something stupid. Anyway, by the time it was all said and done, not 5 days. That's retarded.
5 days. Like, it just doesn't make, like, nothing could possibly happen that you can't clear off the road within a few hours. Like, I mean, the hell? The living shit is that? That's just dumb.
Well, I guarantee out of the, 80 billion people that live there or whatever it is?
Yeah, something like that.
How many of them have legit driver's licenses and know what they're doing?
Yeah.
12?
Yeah.
They don't know.
No, they probably don't.
When something happens like that, you don't know what to do. Like, you expect any of these guys to know what a 3-point turn is? They don't have a clue.
Yeah, I guess they don't exactly have young drivers out there.
They can't really fucking figure out how to not eat bats and get everyone killed. We'll work on cars after that one.
First bats, then cars. Got it. All right. Dr. Seuss?
I'm familiar, yes.
Well, random fact is the all-time most known book, if you would, the Green Eggs and Ham.
Mm-hmm.
If you were to count up all the words in the book, it would total exactly 50 words. There's a reason for that.
There's always a reason behind Dr. Seuss's stuff. He was a brilliant man.
That's right. Well, Dr. Seuss wrote it on a bet. His publisher bet Dr. Seuss $50 that he couldn't write an entire book with 50 or fewer words. He said, "Fuck you," and did it, and made it hugely popular.
That's a stupid bet. I could write that book before the end of this show.
I mean, it's just that Your Child is Dumb by Eric.
Oh, I missed the challenge this weekend. Oh my god, I missed the 3-day novel challenge.
Oh
crap!
Shit.
Anyway, that just dawned on me. It's always Labor Day weekend. Good luck, everybody who's participating this year. It's a very, very cool thing. I tried it last year. I did not complete it.
Oh,
it's very hard. You have 3 days to write an entire novel, and you're not allowed to pre-plan anything.
How could they possibly know if you pre-planned it?
Well, it's kind of on the honor system, right? If you cheat, you're only cheating yourself. So,
sure, because nobody would ever think to do that.
It's well, there's not like a giant cash prize or anything. It's just you get a book published, and that's cool. And you got to be a certain kind of person to even sit down and write a book, I think. So that like you're not a cheater if you're already at that point where you're considering it.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. Makes sense.
Anyway, Dr. Seuss, very smart.
Yeah,
that's very cool.
And now here's something that's really fucking dumb. I'm even trying to wrap myself around this one here, but Forbes did a huge search and they found out the richest fictional characters in the world. And they found out who the richest one is. Would you like to guess who it is? And it is someone you've heard of.
Barbie.
No. They estimate that the personal net worth of Scrooge McDuck was $65.4 billion.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I don't know how exactly they figured that out. I'm assuming just counting gold coins in a swimming pool was one how they did it, but
well, I guarantee he didn't give out his tax returns.
No. No, there's no way.
That's good that Forbes has time to do that. That's nice.
Right? I mean, like, what the fuck? You imagine them saying, like, hey, here's your assignment. What? You got to find out what the richest cartoon character is. What the fuck? Who cares
kind of
about
funny,
that?
Actually. That's kind of funny. You know what? I care about that as much as I care about, like, Jeff Bezos. So
that's true.
Him and Scrooge McDuck are the same kind of real, in my opinion.
Yeah, so that's true. I'm a little shocked by this last one because I'm just, holy crap, a little shocked about it. See no clouds in the sky, beautiful little clouds. Well,
yeah, I'm familiar.
The average weight of a cumulus cloud, those little puffy looking ones, is actually 1.1 million pounds.
Yep.
I never would have thought.
That's a lot of water.
Yeah, I'm just something one of the things never thought of and thought, 1.1 million pounds for the average. It's pretty fucking heavy.
I think that's an estimate. I don't think anyone's ever weighed one. I've never seen a scale floating around up there.
And that's my question. Where is this massive sky scale? Why haven't we seen this yet?
I think they might be inflating their numbers a little bit. I don't know. No, they just measure how much rain falls out and how much that would weigh, and they figure out that's what the cloud weighs.
Well then, did you know that in 2012, NASA confirmed that 5 of the 6 American flags planted on the moon by various lunar missions were still standing? Well, kind of a neat thing. But the interesting thing is they don't look like American flags anymore because of the harsh radiation of space and the bright sunlight on the moon, unfiltered by any atmosphere. The flags have been bleached completely white.
Well, then how do you know they're the American flags?
See, and that's what I'm starting to wonder. Somebody already went out there, planted a new
flags
one.
Up there.
Yeah.
In fact, I think 3 of them are Huntopia flags. From when I claim my island. Those are my flags. You don't know they're your flags if they're all white. Uh-oh.
Claim it.
I believe we could have a person joining us here.
Oh, cool.
I will see if I can get this to work. Stand by, caller. Hey, buddy.
How's it going?
It's going